everybody, welcome to Sports Bitches. But we're down a bitch.
Yeah.
But she's on the ups right
Down
now.
a Bitch is a great title for the episode, by the way. Eddie, write that down.
Down
We're
a
down
bitch.
a bitch.
My name is Rachel Bonetta, joined by one of my best buds, Sarah Tiana, and Megan Gailey. She's officially on maternity leave. She has had her baby, beautiful Mac, came into this world and woof, made a mark immediately. We're so happy for Meg. We can't wait to meet little Mac Attack. Did she decide on a middle name? Did she end up telling us that?
I don't know. We haven't even asked. There's been so much else going on.
There's been a lot of other things going on. Yeah.
I don't know
sure
that
she'll fill everyone in when she's back, but
you know Megan's gonna fill everybody in.
Megan's gonna her first episode back is just gonna be she's gonna cut all of our mics and she's just gonna chat for a full hour. But yeah, we were off last week. We do have a special guest coming up, and it is 12:07 where I am. And he was supposed to be here at 12. So he's going to be 7 minutes late. And oops, I just revealed our first guest on Sports Bitches is not a woman, but it's a man, but barely. So I feel like he slides in.
Yeah, honorary bitch of the week.
Yeah, we'll introduce him once he got here.
So I take the over. I'm going to take past 12:10.
Past 12:10? Okay.
You think he's here before?
Oh,
if he is Eddie, just don't let him in.
He's just restarting his Wi-Fi because he's an old man and doesn't know how to work anything. But wait, really quick, Sarah, before he gets here, you are writing on the ESPYs with Shane Gillis right now, and you're feeling a little toasted and dusty this morning because you guys had a full send last night, trying out the jokes for the ESPYs. But can you tell? Like, it's gonna be a good show. I feel like Shane's gonna kill it.
Of course, like we have not had a comedian host the show in a very long time, and it's like somebody who just like knows and understands comedy and is like a huge sports fan. Like we've had lots of great hosts. It's just different when there's a comedian. They really take charge and have their own thoughts and ideas and angles and like his premises and his impressions. Like it's all just like it's effortlessly funny. He is effortlessly funny and charming and kind and just surrounded by good people too. So no notes.
Amazing.
No notes.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing we were wait, were you having to drink like Bud Lights all night?
No, but he did. He had his own case because the Comedy Store didn't have like a ton. And so he had his own, and then we were out late. But who cares about what I'm doing? You're in Canada right now hosting.
Who cares what I'm doing?
Show.
Hanging out with Shane Gillis at the Comedy Store. Shush. I'm hosting like essentially Good Morning Canada. It's like Good Morning America, but it's in Canada, and so that's kind of cool.
Very cool. That's a big show.
You know what I'm going to try and do? And do because it's nationwide. It's all across Canada.
Yeah, it's a big show. Yeah, like we watch
it. It's a freaking big show.
It.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's it called? Is it called Canada?
It's called Breakfast Television.
Sorry to wake you up.
So sorry, bud. So we have this thing. In Canada. I don't know if it's in the States, but it's called Cheese Whiz. And every time you like go to a diner, you know that they have like the stacks of peanut butter and jam. Well, in Canada, you also have Cheese Whiz. Mm-hmm. Sarah, I feel like we've told this story on the podcast.
We've talked about. I've told a story. I told you this story about my first time. I think I was in Calgary, and I was like, I asked the lady. I said, "Well, I know what the jam is for," and I said, "What's the Cheese Whiz for?" And she goes, your toast." And so I was like, it's like my first real experience in Canada.
It's for your toast. Every time I see Cheese Whiz now, I say probably out loud too. It's for your toast.
For your toast.
It's for your toast. But you know what I'm going to try and do this year? So Orno is this very, very small town that I'm from in Canada. And they have this like welcome to Orno sign. And you know how sometimes these small towns have like home of blah, blah, blah. And they have this like guy, he's a hockey player. He won the Stanley Cup. He brought it into town. Whatever, loser. I'm gonna really put the pressure on, and I'm gonna announce on live television. I better be on that damn sign. I don't care if it's a piece of duct tape that says home of Brian Bickle and Rachel Bonnetta.
And but you were thinking of writing it in Cheese Whiz? Is that the tie-in to Cheese Whiz and the sign?
It's for your toast.
And you're saying, do you want to talk about Love Island?
Okay, did you finish it?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, if you have not finished it for whatever reason, you're a loser. Skip ahead, because there's going to be some spoilers.
3 days.
We knew that Amaya and Brian were going to win. Did you see the
video?
You did?
There's
like oh yeah, people love Amaya.
I know, but I just thought with all the talk online, I thought Nick Alandria was going to win, and then I was like, they don't even really like each other. Like they just trying to win the money.
Absolutely don't. Alandria is not even attracted to Nick.
No, she can barely even kiss him.
There's no sparks whatsoever.
He's going to go into acting because he has been doing a great performance this whole season.
Yes. I thought for a second that Iris and Pepe could maybe win it. That's who we voted for.
I loved them.
Because, we're all big fans of Pepe.
You say we, but you mean you.
I'm a Pepe head.
A Pepecita.
A Pepecita. I don't know if I think that Pepe is into Iris, but I don't know if Iris is that into him.
No, I think she just has a vibe where she doesn't seem enthusiastic, but I do think she's into him. I do not think that any of that was fake. I think they both found each other when they were both like super depressed about other people and they were kind of consoling each other and then just like were like, wait, this is nice.
Okay, so you think that could actually last?
Oh, yeah, because they also live close together and they were already making plans. I'm like, no. Yeah, this seems probably more realistic than Amaya and Brian because just of like location wise.
And Huda and Chris breaking up and then the Moon River. That was Zach and I were saying that was cinema.
It was like if you wrote that into a TV show, like people would be like, that would never happen.
Exactly. Oh my God.
It was like so
her having to trudge through the water at the end.
I'm not gonna carry you.
So
also when she gets back and then she's like, I broke up with him, and then everyone's like, oh my God, as if like he wasn't gonna do it, and she just tried to say it faster.
He did not like her either.
Nobody does.
Okay, so what is more fun than the finale, since this is your first Love Island experience, is the reunion. There is a reunion in 1 month. So time goes by. I'm sure Sierra will be back. So there's going to be tea to spill, and it's going to be juicy.
If I'm Sierra, I sue that whole show because it's like for not doing your due diligence and like finding like scrubbing my socials or whatever, but then also like you make me famous and then like you tear me down, everyone calls you, like basically just ruined my life on top of her ruining her own,
I mean, I think she's just like, young and an idiot versus like the first racist thing that happened and Ulissa got kicked off. I think that she was actually racist. So I don't know. But like, what would it have been like if she did apologize and then have to stay in the villa knowing that she's been canceled on the outside? Like, I think part of what's so neat about Love Island is that they have no connection to the outside world. Like, everyone's families are coming in on the family visit day and telling Nick and Huda like, mamacita, like that's gone viral. And they're like, it what? Like, it has. It's so cool to see how out of the loop they are. Mm-hmm. And so getting a peek to the inside world, I just don't think would go over well.
Getting a peek to the inside world. What do you mean? Like for her,
like Sierra, if she did have to apologize, they would have had to
Oh.
sit her down and be like, "Hey, so you've been canceled.
Right.
We're gonna need you to apologize in order for you to stay." But then the rest of her experience would have just been trash because she would have been like, "I'm canceled."
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's also so interesting when a minority says words about another minority race. You know, like it.
Well, what's
like,
really
Also,
yeah.
I mean, obviously it's awful, but it just always feels more awful when it's a white person. When it's like someone who's already a minority, you're like, why wouldn't you should know better? No?
Yeah.
Like obvious,
Yeah.
or like, so is it worse? I don't know. Or is it like,
I just don't. I think the scary thing is people are like, we didn't know that was a slur. It's like, what world are you living in? What year is this? What are you talking about? Educator?
yeah,
Fucking
it's like everywhere.
Like, education is so poor.
Or you're just like, or is it just like not pounded into other minorities the way it's pounded into white people? I don't know.
Please welcome our very first guest, which makes this all the more funny. Our very first guest ever on the Sports Bitches podcast, cousin Sal.
Yeah.
Sally. What
Speaking
the hell
of
happened?
Sally, I think Megan has to name the kid Sally now, or middle name Sally or something, right? What do we,
Yes.
We were just saying we don't know the middle name, so
We don't know what it is.
It
Yes.
could probably be Wide Open.
it's Sally.
Yeah.
It's Sally.
It's
Or
Sally.
Wide Open's a good name too. I kind of like that.
What happened? Your Wi-Fi's down? What's going on?
I warned you years ago about something called a money grab, and there are several of these in my life. And the wireless is right there, number one at the top of the list. But we're here together now. This is fun.
We are. We're so excited to have you. Thank you so much for doing this. Sally, if you guys don't know, Sal Iacono, cousin Sal, he's renowned. He's renowned in the business. He is a sports gambling. You're a degenerate, but you're an expert. And Sal and I used to do a show called Lock It In on FS1. We did that for how many years? 3?
I think it was 3.
That was brutal.
Felt like 33, but it was 3. Yeah.
How are we? Listen, we don't have to get into it, but how are we the only two people that haven't been somewhat canceled in the Fox Sports universe?
Oh, I thought you were going to say
into it.
fired because everyone got fired at Fox Sports yesterday.
That's true. That's true. Well, we were
I mean,
kind of fired.
I may as well have been.
You were the only one. You might be the last Fox FS1 employee to leave on their own terms. I want to look into this.
Well, they sort of pushed me into a corner, but sure, we can say that. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that. They do that all the time. Yeah, I saw our friend, our mutual friend Rob Stone the other day, and I said, "What is it like at the freaking studio? Are you just stepping over subpoenas, heading over to the studio every single day?" And
Oh my God.
he was very diplomatic. He didn't answer, but
That's
yeah,
a company
I don't know how he
man.
did it.
That's a company man right there.
I want to say I do when all this was going on, and I want to get into this and Joy, whatever happened, and then Charlie slept with everyone, and Skip allegedly paid a makeup woman for sex, and Shannon Sharp choke slammed his whole staff, and then Rachel raises her hand and says, "I think I have a learning disability." And I'm like, I don't think that's going to make the book, right? You're not playing this game right. I don't know.
Listen,
But no.
I think
No.
me doing that inherently at that time, they're like, oh yeah, she must have a learning disability. That's crazy. Also, you know
No,
what's
God
wild
bless
is
you,
we-
and I appreciate you. I don't know how we
yeah.
You used to have to apologize for a lot of the things we said, or I said, right? Like I would say something.
Sarah, about once a week
Yeah.
we would go live and someone would say something crazy. Like one time Todd on our show said what? That the defense needs to be aborted or like an
the defense is an
some-
abortion right now. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then I had to come back from commercial break and with a straight face serious as Sal is dying laughing because I'm having to do a live apology. I'm so sorry that we used the word abortion during our live show. We're going to get back to it now. And
It's so
it ended
crazy.
up becoming a joke. These guys would just say something insane so that I would have to apologize.
Yeah.
When we said
Okay, I
they
do-
sucked, we didn't mean they sucked it out of you illegally.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I hope that's
everything.
what you said.
Yeah, because it was a
Yeah.
sports gambling show, and the Queen is watching overseas to missing our every
Yes,
single
of
word.
course.
Wild.
Yeah.
I want to tell one really quick story before we get into degenerate gambling chat. But Sal has this thing that every single year he gives away this award for his favorite new person that he has ever met. How many years have you been doing this for?
Probably about 15 years. Yeah.
15 years, and he keeps a
Forgot it.
log
Forgot
of
about
everyone that he has chosen. Okay, so when I met him, he had already been doing it for a decade. And so I find out about this. It's the first year that we do a show. Sal and I are together every day. We're not only doing our show together, we get along so well. We're having lunch together. I'm eating lunch in his dressing room with one of our producers, Scott.
Yogurts,
So I'm like,
yeah.
I got this in the bag. Okay. And then we started having this guy fill in on our show every once in a while, Uncle Jimmy.
No, he didn't even fill in. He was the
Whatever.
tail end of the very show leading into
You're
us.
right. He wasn't even on our show. It came down to the last day. He actually got a trophy made that said like favorite new person this year, and he fucking gave it to him.
I love
Wow.
Uncle Jimmy. I haven't spoken to him in years. That goes to show you.
Yeah,
the
great,
longevity
good.
of
I'm
the
glad.
trophy.
I'm glad.
I'm sorry, Rachel. You can't win everything.
were-
for God's
hey,
sakes.
It was
Yeah.
between you and my mom to walk me down the aisle. Okay, I just want to let you know that. And I didn't win your stupid little award.
Would you
made the
rather
right
have a
choice.
trophy, or would you rather have Sal be so mortified that he would miss your podcast that he left his house, drove
Yes.
to another house that had internet, and still logged on to do it when we told him
that
he
felt
did
good.
not
Thanks
have
for
to?
That's how
doing
much
that,
you mean
Sally.
to me. This is
Thanks
a
for
terrible
doing
part of town,
that.
too. Yeah, I got to watch over my
Oh
shoulder.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you really taught me the ropes when it comes to sports gambling. I want to know, what is the most we made bets on this beforehand, by the way. What is
Yeah.
the most degenerate thing that you have ever placed a bet on?
You know, during COVID, it was tough, right? I don't know if it was tough for you guys, but look, Sarah's already bored with the story.
know.
My God.
Sarah's
I didn't
hungover.
even-
Sarah
Yeah.
Sarah
Jeez.
was
I was
partying
up-
with Shane Gillis all night last night. So.
I
Oh,
wasn't
really?
partying. I was working late
Oh,
at the
right.
comedy
Big
store.
SB day.
working.
Okay, all right. I get you. You know, I was I was betting on camel racing during COVID
No.
because there was freaking nothing. There was nothing. In fact, like we were supposed to go on, right? It was like Wednesday, and the college basketball conference tournaments were going on. And I remember like a bunch had been canceled already because of COVID. And I'm like, I got to get this big bet in on Creighton over St. John's because this could be the last bet I ever made. So I think I bet like $4,000 on it, and they never even came out of the locker room. I'm like, holy shit. So now I have to find like soccer in Belarus. And there were very few things that were still alive. And thank God for camel racing. I did get a few
Where
bets
does
in, yeah.
one watch camel racing?
You don't necessarily watch it. You just like update some sketchy Russian sites
That's
for
sick.
updates and stuff like that. I've bet on tennis games where they're chasing their own balls down. Like there's no ball people. I'm not even kidding. Like it's really pathetic. But I would say that.
Sarah loves the casinos. She
Oh, yeah.
loves to spend some time in Vegas.
Yeah.
I have a slot machine app on my phone, and you don't even like win actual money. Like you're just winning playing time.
No way. What do you mean? You get like ad-free
You win coins,
experience?
but the coins just help you like last longer. So it's it's not like, and you have to buy the coins, but you don't get anything.
Right.
You're just
Wait. So you'll
winning.
buy coins for a fake casino game, but you won't pay for Peacock ad-free.
no. I
That's
refuse
sick.
to pay for a Peacock ad. I
Wait a
already
minute.
pay
I don't
for
think I do
Peacock.
that either. Yeah, I don't
What?
pay ad free.
Okay, but Sal, I'm guessing you don't watch Love Island.
Yeah, that's a good guess. Yeah. I know.
See,
Yeah, so
if we were
I'm
back
just there
working
for the
together,
sports.
you would be watching Love Island because
Right.
it's the only thing that Sarah and I talk about. But it's
Right.
5 days a week. So
Yeah.
to watch
No,
a show
I
like
know.
that.
Sarah, are you
It's gross.
excited they add in the real casinos? Did you see with the addition? I mean, they never add
Uno.
real games. Have you talked about this? I don't want to redo it. If you
No,
want.
we haven't talked about it.
no.
That's pretty good. I don't care about Uno, but I do like the idea that they're open to, because casinos, like the travel tourism is taking a hit in Vegas. They have to do stuff like this. What
Smart.
game would you like to see added?
Oh, I remember. Do you ever remember in Vegas Vacation where they had the game that was just like give us your money?
Yeah, right.
And like
That's a
people
good
would
one.
just come and throw their money. No, it's not a real game. It was like a joke. It was like, this is what the
Could have fooled me.
casinos
Maybe they
do.
should think about it.
They're like, damn, we
What are
could
the
have gotten better.
rules? I'm actually very good at Uno. So
Are
I'm
you
looking
really?
forward to this. Oh yeah, I'm really good at it.
So my favorite card game to play is like double or triple solitaire. Have you guys ever played that?
Just regular
Yeah.
solitaire.
Yeah, just regular. Oh, I guess they could
Well,
add that to the thing.
You could if you're like in a family game night, you're all playing your own solitaire games, but then where you put your aces, anyone can play on anyone's aces.
Interesting.
So you can all stack up your numbers. So it gets like this like fast So that's like really the only card game I play. But I do love Uno.
Twister, but that would get
It's a big table,
pervy.
Rachel. I don't know if
funny.
Yeah, economy of space. I'm not sure that's going to work, but
But people would fly into Vegas for that.
That's true.
Perverts.
They'd play on the plane.
Perverts flying in.
Candyland. I do a lot of Candyland at this house.
Right.
Mousetrap.
I saw somebody tweet like just like Uno becoming a game is my dream. I just cannot wait to be sitting across from Shohei Ohtani and I just slowly turn over a draw 4. He thinks he
I think that's going to get heated because a lot of people like Zach and I have had some pretty big fights over Uno games. So that's going to get like pretty wild. People stealing people's cards and stuff like that. I think that there's going to be like forget about fights that we see in the middle of the airport. There's going to be some fights in the middle of casinos now that are going to
When I first heard about it, I thought it was for sure a slot machine sitch.
Right, sure. That would be the first step. Yeah.
But a table
now, are they going to
game.
let the family? Because it's a family game, right? So is your 7-year-old daughter going to be able to sit next? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? They should.
Start them young.
Let them young.
Exactly.
Let the kids come in the casino.
Yeah, Rachel was 16 when she started hosting Lock It In. So, yeah, absolutely starting young.
Yeah, that was a wild time. Okay, let's talk a little sports. We're just about halfway through Summer League right now. What do you make about all of this LeBron chit chat? Because I feel like that was done last week. He agreed to sign for one more year. The option was picked up, but now there are still headlines happening throughout this week because neither side has really come out and said that they're excited about this final year. So people still think he could go to the Cavs. Oh, I saw this today. Going to the Dallas Mavericks plus 1,000. Do you think he gets traded? Do you think he leaves? What do you make of all this?
I hope he doesn't go to the Mavericks. I'm done with the Mavericks. I hate them. I bet them 1 year to make the playoffs. In the last 2 weeks, they were like in 7th place in good spot and standing to make the playoffs, and they tanked for a draft pick. Didn't make sense to me. This year, obviously the crazy stuff with Luka, and then they get the first pick. They're rewarded. And then I bet Cooper Flagg to have 4 or more threes in a game, in a summer league game. And what do? They sit him. They're like, hey, kid, you got to learn load management. You're going to sit the last 4 games of the summer league so we can steal Sal's money. But as far as LeBron goes, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's having fun in years now. It doesn't seem that way. And does Bronny go with them? How much does he care about that? I feel like he has to kind of stay with the Lakers because they've committed to Bronny in a weird way. I don't know.
Well, also, isn't Bronny like actually playing well during the summer league? I think he got like 17 points the other day and people were talking about it. So maybe he's like, we'll see that and be like, oh, maybe he's going to get a shot this year to play a little bit more.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Guys, we're grasping at straws for news.
It's tough. It is a tough time of year. I'm extra bitchy in the sports world now because I may have to go back to camel racing. No, I bet WNBA. I bet baseball. I know we have the All-Star game. Yeah. I love it. It's all over the place. But
you know what? I'm sure. I know you get itchy around this time of year, but we do have training camp that's starting up. We do. What, next weekend? It's coming up like ASAP. I did want to talk to you about your Cowboys. I don't know if you saw this, but despite missing 9 games, Dak Prescott lands at number 79 on NFL's top 100 list.
Oh my gosh.
You got to be kidding me.
Why? Why is anyone kidding you? What's wrong with that?
What is this list sponsored by Sleep Number? Huh? No.
Heck with you. I don't like it. Let me tell you something about Dak Prescott. I was complaining all season. I'm like, oh, is this going to be just another offseason where we just follow Aaron Rodgers and like nobody cares about, but we have to make a big deal of it. There's no other offseason news. And then just like that, as I said, the spit's not dry on my lip. Kevontae Turpin, the Cowboys' 3rd receiver and master kick returner, gets arrested for gun possession and speeding. Jokes on me, but then who bails him out of jail? Who leaves church early to bail him out? No, Dak Prescott, who had a baby, much like, trying to be like Megan Gailey, has a baby, daughter. What else did he do? He lost 15 pounds because, Ozempic is pretty strong in Texas. So this could be, before you laugh off that ranking, this could be Dak's year. Let's go, Dak. Let's do it.
You say that every single year. Okay, but real question for both of you guys. Do you think that, because, out of all the sports leagues, players famously in the offseason gain a little bit of weight, are there any athletes that are taking Ozempic in the offseason to prepare for preseason?
I don't know. I would wonder if that's even like
Legal?
regulate. Yeah. Like I don't even. I mean, not
I
that
bet you
it's
somebody
not
like James
a
Harden is going to look into
hormone.
it. No. I actually don't even know what it is at all.
There's all
But
rumors
I
that
feel
Luca did it. There's before afters for
Oh
Luca,
wait,
right? For sure. If you get those pictures.
who's the
Yeah.
well, but you know, when you live in Texas and then you move to LA, you get skinny. And
true.
he is like the
Right, right, right.
skinniest person that's ever moved here from Texas. So I
Yeah.
think everybody should have like given him a break on that. But there was that, wasn't there like the Jaguars running back or something that was like super puffy?
Oh
Not
yeah. Who was that? Oh, now
yeah,
I can't
that was
remember.
like
Spaghetti
Super
nose.
puffy last
spaghetti.
year?
No, this
No, I don't know if it was the Jaguars.
yeah,
We'll
when he
get
showed
it.
up.
Is it
spaghetti,
Aaron
look it
Jones?
up.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
No.
He
Yeah.
showed up.
What are you looking
skinny
up? What are your
jeans.
buzzwords right now, Sarah? Fat running back? What are you looking up? What do you want? I want to know.
That Jaguars player.
Your algorithm is really going to be hitting after this.
I know.
You just mentioned Aaron Rodgers a little while ago. Where do you
Yeah,
do
I'm
we think
sorry.
he got married? Did you get invited? I know I saw you at the Bezos wedding. Congrats on getting the invite to
Thank you.
that.
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
We were talking about that last week. Would you have gone?
To Aaron Rodgers' wedding?
No, to the
Or
Bezos, wedding.
Oh. Well, now I'm going to speak out of school here, but no, one of
No,
them
we
is,
we all said yes.
Oh,
we
you
all
said
said
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we all
No,
said we'd
well,
go.
Megan pretended to say no.
I mean, I guess you'd
Yeah.
say yes. Where was it again? It was somewhere crazy. Where was it?
Venice.
Oh,
What
it
do
was
you
in
not
Venice.
know? You're not living under a rock with your
Venice,
camel
not the Venice
racing?
you lived in, right? Not the the
No.
Venice overseas. Yeah,
No.
yeah. I would go, except they didn't have any family, right? It was all. I mean, that is a huge red flag when it's just celebrities, and it's not like there was another party where only family was invited. No, this was it. They only know celebrities. That's how it was going to be. Yeah, I guess
We
I'd
all
go.
said we would go. We would enjoy the people watching. I mean,
Yeah.
literally everyone was there. But do you
Lauren
think Aaron
Sanchez
Rodgers is
said
actually?
she was either going to ask her mother or me to walk her down the aisle. So she made the right choice.
I have
you
a
think
really
that-
quick question because we're talking
ahead.
about
Yeah.
Italy. Did you bet on who the Pope would be?
I did, and I lost. I did.
You did?
Of course you did.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost. I bet on someone who was like 4-1 or something, and there was a lot of buzz and everything, and of course it wasn't close.
The
But Sarah, I
Filipino
got to while you bring up the Pope, I'm on a text chain. Here we go, me dropping names with Jeff Ross, and about every 2.5 days, he's like, "Who should I roast next? Who do you think's right?" And we go through the same 12 names, athletes, whatever, Madonna. It's the same over and over. I think, and I'm not even kidding, I think the Pope is a good candidate at this point. And gettable. I actually think maybe
Gettable.
playful, White Sox fan, there's so much to
yeah.
it. He still
He
puts
does
himself
have-
out there.
He
From
does
Chicago.
have personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have quite the personality for a Pope, and he's younger, and you know what I mean.
How much would you love to write for roast jokes for the Pope?
Oh.
That would be spectacular.
fantastic?
right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make some
I
calls.
just
Is
you
there
make-
somebody that you guys have your eye on, or like a certain world? Is it an athlete? Is it?
Personally, no. I mean, there is definitely a list and some names that I've heard being thrown around, but I definitely cannot say them on here. But
Oh, just say it.
personally, I would have loved Pete Rose, but before he passed, 'cause
Oh
he
yeah.
passed after
Yeah.
the last one. Bo Jackson would be huge. I think could be very, very cool. So like those are like the people that I'm like, yes.
Sal,
Maybe we
you were
could
at the
get-
roast of Tom Brady. You were like sitting front row. Weren't you also on camera?
Yeah, wait, you were there too, right?
I was there, but I was in the freaking
Yeah.
nosebleeds.
No, I'd rather have been back there with you. It was kind of weird where I was, and it was like,
Did you
I
see
guess they
anybody interesting down there?
Not really. No, my friend Daniel was there. No, I don't know. We walked around the party afterwards. I saw Sean O'Malley, took a picture with him. Oh, Robert Kraft seemed like a good guy. He said as of that morning, he wasn't sure if he was going to the roast. Is that even true, Sarah? I don't know. I mean, anyone could lie.
Well,
Yeah, so.
he was not invited.
Oh, I see.
But we did know a few days beforehand that he was coming, but I think maybe he
Gotcha.
was still like back and forth, you know what I mean? And it wasn't that he
Right.
was not invited because no one wanted him there. It was just more like, he's probably got better things to do, and it is kind of
Yeah.
like inviting your parents to prom, where it's like this is like our boss, We're trying to, we don't want him.
And what do you
to
think
get
happened when
mad.
Jeff went after him and Brady walks up and says, hey, no more of that shit, or like something like that, right? I mean, because Jeff changed the story like 16 times, but what do you think?
I personally think that like some of the producers in the show kept telling people to do more football-y stuff. Like
I
feel
see.
free to do football, throw a flag, blow a whistle. They had all this stuff. Like I don't know if you noticed when Belichick came out, but he like threw a flag. And it
Yeah,
just
right,
like
right.
and we were like, so
A
you
challenge
know,
flag. Yeah, yeah,
I think maybe that was Brady's first attempt at doing extra football-y stuff, and it
Oh
like
boy.
didn't totally work. So then because it was very
yeah.
early on in the show.
Yeah.
So, but I really do not know. It could have been anything. It could also just be like, this is the guy that signs my checks. So like,
Yeah.
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
But
Rachel,
it
$30
wasn't.
million Brady got for the roast. He thinks his kids may be effed up from it. And obviously the ex-wife hates him. Worth it though? Still worth it, right? You could pay for a ton of
No,
therapy.
not worth it. He could have made 30 million from something else. Well, yes, worth it because we all found it so entertaining. But if you're
Yeah.
asking me to be in Tom Brady's shoes, I probably would have never agreed to
Should have
that.
turned it down. Interesting.
Disagree.
But maybe because he lost all of his crypto. I was thinking
Yeah.
that he needed the money.
That was a rumor.
He
It
didn't
could
lose
be.
all of his crypto, but he also like
He gave some to Sarah. Yeah.
I mean, what's he supposed to say after the roast when people are like, I can't believe they said all that
Yeah.
stuff about your wife and your kids? You're not supposed to be like, well, I personally loved it and I thought it was
Right.
great.
Yeah, that's
Like, you
true.
have to defend your family and you have to say, like, maybe I was a little naive. But,
Right.
like, he's the executive producer of the roast going forward. Like,
Yeah.
I personally think the roast did its job. Like the roast is supposed to change the conversation. And before the roast, everyone was like, Tom Brady chose football over his family. And then after the roast, everyone was like, oh, of course, because his wife was cheating on him with a jujitsu instructor. You know what I mean? So
Amazing.
it's like,
Has she had her baby yet?
he was
Didn't
the
he get her-
victim. She was the victim going in, and he was the
Yeah.
victim coming out. And that is what a roast does. It changes the dialogue.
Look at you.
Do you guys remember when he
Look
was
at you.
posting like such sad like landslide? He was posting like these posts on Instagram afterwards, being like
Oh,
some
right,
pictures
right.
of the sunset with the landslide song in the back.
I think it is
Yeah.
really harmful because you're like, I'm Tom motherfucking Brady. Like I can
Yeah.
literally have anyone I want, but I choose you and football. Like that is
Yeah.
my balance. And you chose this guy, you know? This
And now he's
schlep.
dating who's Sofia Vergara? Did you guys see that?
I did see that
Oh,
rumor. It's like a summer fling. You're not buying it? You guys aren't buying it?
Oh, I
not?
believe it. I mean, I hope so. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Don't.
They're
I
both
think
hot.
it's more good for her. I don't think that it's true.
Look at that. Look at Tom. Look what he's done to your guys' minds.
Uh-oh.
Sophia Vergara's a legend.
I
My
doubt
God.
Tom
She
Brady
is.
One
ever gets
picture's better
married
than the
again.
other.
But you think Tom Brady? You think he's really going to date somebody his own age? Probably not.
I don't know. I
Well-
mean, he mouth kisses his son still. I have no idea what.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's true. It's true.
Wait, so we were talking about Aaron Rodgers. Do we think that he's actually married, or we were talking on the show a couple weeks ago that it might be a Manti Te'o situation?
Oh, yeah. Well, are you asking if there's another person involved? Because he also has backed up, he said, we're married in the conventional sense and stuff like that. And there was no ceremony, but
I'm
what do you
What
think?
the hell does
Immunized.
that mean?
I don't know. Yeah, he's immunized.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
It
nothing
means
could be a
like
straight
He's
answer.
married to the game. I don't think there's any girl.
I
Right.
think it's like the Epstein list where it's like everyone's talking about it. It's like, but no one's seen it.
Yeah, right.
So does it exist?
Exactly. I'm married to under 8.5 wins for the Steelers this year. I think this is the.
Oh,
this is
Megan
the
would
time.
love to hear that.
He screws up this Mike Tomlin thing. I mean, at best, Aaron Rodgers, if you like him or whatever, he's the third best quarterback in that division. The Bengals should be back. Like, it's going to be tough for them to make the playoffs. I know they do it every single year, but I don't know. I don't think their trades made sense. And, it's not Steelers football as we know it. I guess they was tired of losing like 18-16 every game. So
I am big on Will Howard, though. I think Will Howard is legit good. And I think if And if I'm the Steelers, I bring in Aaron Rodgers for this year to like kind of get the Band-Aid to next year. And we have one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time to teach who we think is the future face of the franchise, which Aaron Rodgers usually does do. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to seek you out and be like, here, let me show you something. But if you are a student like Will Howard, someone who's asking tons of questions, wants to watch more film, is like very invested in the learning experience, which is who Will is, that is the person that Aaron Rodgers is very willing.
Yeah. I think we all liked him a little on Hard Knocks, right? Like that was like, hey, this is
because Hard Knocks does. It's like when you watch a serial killer documentary and you hate them, and then you see how mean their parents were, and you're like, well, now I understand.
We get it.
I get why they murdered all those college girls. It makes sense.
I think we're all in the shared camp that we feel like Mike Tomlin. Where do you stand on him still? If they have another shitty season and your dreams come true, how is he still coaching the Steelers? Like, he's obviously an incredible coach, but don't you think that if you plucked him out of that situation, put him with a new team, put him with a new crew, cast of characters, that he actually might thrive?
I kind of do. I don't know what it is with him. I feel like he's in a very small, select group that likes to challenge himself, right? It's like, can I get to 9 wins with this shitty offense? Can I get to 10 wins with this shitty coordinator? Can I do it? Like, I really do, because and I know Steelers football is built from the ground up and tough in the trenches and everything. We don't go out of our way to sign big time free agents and everything. But I think Mike Tomlin feeds right into that. And he's right there. Yeah, I think so. You put him with the Jets or something, I think they build the right way, and it could be a different story. It's a tough division too. You got to remember that is one of the, getting by the Bengals, getting by the Ravens. That's that's 4 games. It's the Browns. They're good.
What if you move him down to New Orleans? Easier division, and then they get Arch Manning next year if they get the number 1 pick, and then all of a sudden,
he's shaking in his boots.
Yeah. That's what I always said. If you're a coach that's looking for a job, go AFC South, go NFC South. Those divisions can be won with nine games.
Yeah.
I also feel like when we heard that Aaron Rodgers was starting to get, like, there were rumors coming out that he was going to the Steelers, I do feel like if there is one coach to sort of like tame the wild horse that he is, it's either Belichick or Mike Tomlin. Like, you have to have somebody that's like well respected. Yeah. Otherwise, he's just going to run right over you. Yeah. Which is what happened with the Jets.
Right. Yeah. So maybe this could work. I don't know. I guess I'm glad he's back. It's more shit, it's more Rodgers talk.
It's more shit for us to talk about. Yeah, exactly. Is there somebody that you think is going to surprise us this year, team-wise, player-wise? Is there a dark horse that you like?
Not a dark horse, but I think I'm picking the Bills to go far. I've made only a few. I'm probably at stage 3 of my NFL prep. I remember you used to read the fantasy magazines on the beach and show your toes. That was a big Instagram. That was a nice picture. But I like the Bills probably to win the AFC. I definitely like them to get past the divisional round, which is a bet you can make. I'll tell you what. I think Spaghetti's. Can we talk to Eddie Spaghetti, or we're not allowed? Does he come on?
Yeah, no, we can.
Eddie, I think I like your Giants a little this year. Not to make the playoffs necessary, but 5.5. Come on.
Oh, it makes one of us.
That's all they have.
You're not in?
Defense is good. The secondary is going to be great. The front 7, obviously, with the draft with Abdul Carter, Dexter Lawrence in the middle, great. But I just we saw what happened with Russell Wilson down the stretch last year with the Steelers. And if defenses are really kind of covering neighbors with 2 men, 3 men, I'm just not sure where the offense is going to come from. That's my only trepidation with the Giants.
I thought neighbors, this would be the breakout. Yeah. I wish they had some easier home games. It looks like Saints, Raiders, but that's 5.5. I love Spaghetti. I love hearing his voice. He didn't invite me.
We all love Spaghetti.
Did Spaghetti, hold on, did he invite you to his wedding?
Oh, yeah, we all got the invite.
Son of a bitch. You did?
Oh, he didn't. He didn't.
Spaghetti, what the hell, man? You screwed up, because I would have not gone, and I would have given you like $1,000. Like, how do you know?
Oh, Eddie. Oh.
I'm not a greedy person. Our problem was getting married on a boat that moves is different than if you went to like a ceremony hall where you can kind of overflow.
What, Sal can't do a boat? I know you're claustrophobic,
can't do
but
it
are
more
you,
that
are you
I do
get
anti-boats?
sick. Yeah,
they kind of emphasize like closer to 200 as possible would have been like the most comfortable, and I think we invited to upper like almost like 250. So we had a lot of people did say no. But so we had to make a lot of unfortunate cuts. A
Wow.
lot of people from LA that I wish.
Okay,
could've
Mr.
come.
Friends. That's a lot of
Listen,
people
all
to
I'm
invite
saying,
to a
Eddie,
wedding.
is that I wouldn't have gone. We could have cut a side deal. I would have written you a check. I wouldn't have gone. I would have hugged Jada somehow virtually, and that would have it. I would have given you a nice gift. Bonetta would have given you like an outdated Cuisinart or something. I would have given you
That's not
a
true.
very nice.
That's not
okay,
true.
up to date Cuisinart. All right, but I would have given you.
I promise
next
you,
wedding.
Sal. I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say next wedding. I
Next
promise
wedding.
you.
Okay. Good.
Next
Good.
wedding, there you go.
I need it
We'll
in
get the
writing.
invite. Sarah, let's talk a little bit of baseball because we've got the All-Star Week happening. We had the Home Run Derby last night. What is exciting for you? Give us the scoop.
First of all, I just want to say that I have really enjoyed the way, like the graphics, the way it has all looked in Atlanta. I loved the Home Run Derby jerseys last night and the old Atlanta Braves font. I thought that was a really nice touch. And then the players who were not participating were wearing Hank Aaron's number on their t-shirts. I thought it was like really beautifully done. My friends who are there have said that the Fan Fest has been top notch, that everything has been pretty seamless, that no one's had any real issues. So I think like as a host city that it appears good. Like Chipper Jones was doing the intro and it was like this beautiful throwback of like all the guys in the Home Run Derby as kids hitting home runs and playing baseball.
That's cute.
And then like you see them in their older, and Cal Raleigh, who won, Big Dumper won. And
Big Dumper!
It's a great nickname.
Big Dumper won. Now at Mariners Stadium, they're selling children's onesies that say Little Dumper, which is so cute and smart.
Sal, you could fit into one of those.
Yeah, probably could. It's a good daily gift. Yeah.
They have a video. They had a video of him when he was like 8 years old, being like, "I'm the Home Run Derby champion," because he had just, was like playing in his backyard. So it's like
That's
these
awesome.
sweet little moments were like very touching. But
Can I just jump in real quick with the Cal
course.
Riley thing because there is a little controversy. So for
Yes.
him to get out of the first round, it's the top four. There are 8 participants. The top 4 make it. Cal Riley and what's his
Brent
name?
Rooker.
Brent Rooker, right? Brent Rooker tied at 470 feet for their longest home run.
Well, the board said 471. So
471,
Rook and
right.
Raleigh both think that they are tied. And then the official comes over and says, well, we got down to the inches and Cal Raleigh won
This is so
by
stupid.
0.8 feet.
Are they really,
Right.
like, how are they measuring it? Is it like a digital system that clocks and tracks, or are they actually out there with a tape measure?
No, it's digital somehow.
It's digital
Yeah.
with StatCast. So like
Yeah.
the StatCast measures how hard the ball is hit, how far it goes. So, and to Brent Rooker, Brent Rooker definitely needs $1 million, which is what you win for the Home Run Derby,
Yeah.
way more than Cal Raleigh does. So like I could, Brent Rooker has like kind of toiled his way through the minors and like really struggled, like
yeah, it's a real deal. Yeah.
he's like a legit player that has grinded his way into the big leagues and is like finally having his moment the last couple of years with the Athletics. So, and he's just like, obviously great guy, but so is Cal Raleigh. You know what I mean? So it's like, he's down there. He thinks he's tied, so he's down in the hallway, like practicing.
Because the announcer
in the
said
cage.
there's going to be a swing off,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
and how
So-
fun would that have been?
Way
That would
more
have been
fun.
Entertainment.
They absolutely should have
Right.
done that. I do not even. Conspiracy will tell you that everybody bet on Cal Raleigh to win, or like Vegas, like whatever the odds are, because he was obviously the favorite because he's the current home run leader in Major League Baseball with 38. So it's like, he was a big choice, so you need him in that final round.
Yes, it's better for baseball if Cal Riley
Better.
advances over Brent Rooker.
Over Brent
God
Rooker.
bless, God
Yes.
bless it. But you got Big Dumper, you got a nickname, you got the
Yeah.
father pitching to him and the brother
Yeah.
catching and all the first switch hitter to ever do it, first catcher to ever do it. So many storylines. They need the guy moving forward, even if it's by 1 inch that
Yeah.
no one knew about. Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of a controversy. And then he goes up against Junior Caminero in the end, who, like the Dominican god, like him and O'Neal Cruz are like hitting these crazy ass, like long. I mean, O'Neal Cruz hit a home run that was 513 feet. And like everybody in the stadium was just like, all the Braves players were like, we've never even seen it. We didn't even know the air in the South would allow it to travel that far. So it is so like, cool. Yeah, he just so Junior Caminero goes up against Cal Raleigh in the end. One of the kids in the outfield robbed one of the home runs for Junior Caminero. And they had to stop it, which, he timed out. He did a timeout. You get one timeout during each, round. So he did a timeout. They reviewed it. They gave him the home run, obviously. But
Poor
it was just
kid.
like
that could have been
funny.
like a Steve Bartman situation.
Yeah, for sure. He's getting a lot of heat.
He's like the kid of like the Braves official scorekeeper too. So it's
that's
also kind of extra funny. Yeah. So, but he's just like, I didn't even know where I was. I was just like going to, and Caminero, to his credit, was like, I would have done the same thing if I was a kid. Like we're all having fun. This is a fun game and it's a fun sport.
Can I tell you,
and there's no hard feelings.
I was able to pull some strings a couple of years ago, and I got my youngest boy Harrison to shag flies at the Home Run Derby in Seattle 2 years ago.
Amazing.
So, yeah, I'm set, right? Like I could do cocaine and beat him for 10 years now. It's like, well, my father got me to shag. I'm good. I think I'm good, but maybe I won't do. But he said last night as we're watching, he's like, these guys, the instructors tell you don't go near anything that's close to the fence. They said it so many times to us shaggers that it was annoying after a while. And so for this guy, I imagine the instructions were the same. And he's climbing the wall like Ken Griffey Jr. trying to rob home runs. Pretty
Listen,
great.
He saw his moment and he took it. Maybe there's somebody out there being like, that kid's got something. I'm gonna sign him.
I'm so sad. I was supposed to be doing stuff for the Major League Base for MLB Network at the game, and then all the. But one of my ideas, it didn't come through. But one of my ideas was like to be out there with all the kids just talking trash during the home run derby, like trying to steal balls from them. You know what I mean?
That
just
is really
like
good.
That's mine, over. Taylor. That's mine.
Jeremy, back off.
Down. Get away,
it
Stephanie!
Gets crazy out there.
Yeah, it does. It gets a little wild, but that would have been the best moment.
Yeah. Well, the moral is, if you want to win, try to hit it higher than a kid's head, I guess. I don't know. That's
there
hard.
You go.
I mean, all of Brent Rooker's balls were going just like barely over the wall, which is like all you need as a home run hitter. Like he's like a consistent player. But yeah, it was a really fun derby. I thought that it was produced really well. It sounded good. It looked good. I think I wish they would have just kept the stat cast angle, because they kept the directors and the camera kept trying to follow the ball and they were always missing it.
Yeah, it was dizzying a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like that, that's my only note. But other than that, 10 out of 10.
Okay, Sal, we thought that it would be really, really fun to bring something back. No, you'll like this. So
okay.
Sal and I used to have a show together called
Meet Your Ex-Girlfriend.
Laugh Lines. Oh, yeah.
And at the end of each episode, we would play a little game called CameOver Under. And I think that we made... I know, it was so good. I believe that Sarah came on and did an episode once, and you played the game at some point, right? Okay, so I have come up with some people on Cameo, and the game is I am going to give you a name and set a line, and then you guys have to say over or under that number, whatever you think they cost to get a
Excellent.
Cameo.
And the winner gets invited to Spaghetti's second wedding.
The winner gets invited to Spaghetti's second wedding, exactly. Okay. Are we ready for the first one?
This is great. I haven't done this since probably we hosted. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, neither have I. Yeah. Okay, the first one is Skip Bayless. And let me just tell you, he's got 5 stars, and 55 people have bought a cameo from him.
Is it out of 100 stars? How many stars is it based on? He's got 5 stars? 1,000 stars?
While you guys think about it, can I tell a really quick Skip Bayless story?
Of course.
Plus, there was one time always got 1 star on his shirt for the freaking Cowboys.
There you go.
Oh my God.
The only one that matters.
There was one time he was always leaving while Sal and I were coming in to get our makeup done. And there was one time he drove this like very nice car, like a Corvette or something like that. And there was one time I saw him getting into the Corvette, and he lived around the corner from the studios. Okay. Worth mentioning, less than a mile, less than a half mile.
Right.
Like we're talking meters.
Yeah.
And he strapped on driving gloves, fingerless driving gloves. And I feel like that is him to a T. Like I feel like for some reason that encapsulates exactly who he is. And I could never get over that. And just was putting him on like, chow.
He got to drive probably 18 miles an hour turning down Century. Yeah,
probably took him literally 2 minutes to get into his parking garage.
Yeah. Oh, it's like seeing a ghost, right? If you turn the corner, it was always scary seeing him.
So strange. Okay, so I'm gonna set.
So what's the number? Okay,
I'm gonna set the number at 175.
Oh, Sarah, you go first. I know.
I'm gonna go over because if he's only got 55, like only 55 people have done it, that means it's too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's a good. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a different
good way
thought
to look
here?
at it. Well, my thought is there has never been a person on this earth who's had a higher opinion of himself than Skip Bayless. So
right, and you said I've never done a cameo. Do you set your own line, or do you have somebody set it for you?
Yeah.
You set your own.
I think they give you a guide. I haven't done it either, but they give you a guide, and then I'm sure he just blew that guide. Oh, I'm going over. I think it might even be double that.
What do you think it is? What?
I was thinking 500.
I'll say 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 300.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's a lot.
Still
to get a
rich
high
for
hello from Skip Bayless.
Ugh.
Is he shirtless?
He's hitting some really serious things with his wife. What's her name again?
Ernestine.
Ernestine. Yeah, like. Do you watch when they say we're going to give each other's hall passes here, and we're going to talk about? It's like you're 111
I watch it
years
only
old.
because you'll send me the link every so often, and I'm like, how are you even coming across this? It's certainly not on my feed.
I hate watch it. I mean, we hate watch everything these days. So
of course. Okay.
Aren't the craziest cameos the Jose Canseco ones? Aren't those like always the ones that are unhinged or something?
Yeah. He's very angry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Jose Canseco the one that's married to Holly Saunders?
No, that's Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Another one.
Okay.
No, Jose Canseco was a baseball player in the
Right.
90s.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a good one,
so
and I'm going to encourage you guys to really think about this next one. Okay, just think about the last 6 months, think about the last year, think about the last decade. Brett Favre.
Woo!
He's got 1,465 reviews.
Reviews, which means not everyone leaves a review.
So the number I'm setting it at is $2.99.
Oh, I'm going over. Sorry.
You gotta think. You gotta
I should
think.
let
though,
you.
No, it's
you gotta
okay.
think about the last little while. He could have been that before, but it may have dropped a little bit lower.
Right.
Well, because
I really think that this is
money.
but this is a lot of money, and that's a lot of reviews, and it really is a question of like, what do you think the status of America is right now?
Oh,
I
it's
just
great.
want you to think. I just want you to think about that.
Yeah.
$2.99.
Status of America. Okay, so so he may have dropped his price at some point. I'm trying to figure out, getting your head here, Bonetta, how you're shifting this here. I'll go under. I'm going to say slightly under. I mean, he's all for the welfare of the the citizens of Louisiana. What is it? Mississippi?
Yeah.
So he's
wants
got a better
to steal money
handle
from people.
on value and stuff. I'll go slightly under.
And Sarah, you think $2.99 is too low? What do you think it's at? What would you say?
I think it's probably $3.50 or like $3.25 or $3.50. I think he's just like. I mean, I know he's desperate for money, but to pay legal fees and stuff. But it's also like, the things that people are probably having him say. I cannot imagine what people are having him say.
And he's probably
but
just
also,
saying it all.
The other thing is, like, he's desperate for money, but so is everyone else in the country. Like, I could see it being $100 because nobody
let's talk
has
about
money.
the fact that he has done at least 1,465.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out which way that's swaying me here. I'm gonna go
What's
slightly
Sal,
on.
I can't believe he's on it.
What's
Yeah.
300 times 1465?
300
carry
300. That's 430 some thousand. Are you talking about
How much
money
money
that is? Yeah. But I think they get half of it. Cameo
You're
at
a
least.
brainiac.
So, yeah.
They don't get half.
Okay.
Well, what is it? Tell us. This is crazy.
It's
only
over.
get,
Oh,
It is over.
I was gonna
It
say
is at-
over, and then you're like, "Oh, this country's in
I said
trouble."
Listen, I gotta make it interesting. But it's 300. I was doing a little trickery there.
man.
I was doing a little trickery there.
Oh, with tax, it's probably under. I don't know. All right. Okay.
Okay. Sarah, if you get this one, you win.
Yeah,
Sal,
Sarah,
if
you go
get
first.
This one, we're tied.
You want me to go first
Yeah.
again?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. Let
sorry.
me have a
I
chance.
feel bad.
Let me have a chance to zag so I could maybe
Yeah.
at least tie you or something. Yeah.
Okay. The last one is Caitlyn Jenner. And I'm going to put the line at $750. Now, mind you, she did just kill her assistant. So
That's true. Yeah.
Just now?
Well, it's allegedly true. Yeah.
a couple weeks
Or a
ago.
while. Was really?
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
hear
she
about
felt
that.
it's mysterious. I don't know that you could say, Rachel. We don't need you going to jail.
Oh,
for this.
okay. Yeah. Sorry. I revoke what I allegedly.
This is how Rachel gets canceled.
Eddie, cut it.
She's on the
Allegedly.
podcast.
She's out of the country too. It could be like an
Right,
international
yeah.
incident. I mean, I don't think that Caitlyn Jenner even understands money. So like I'm gonna just say over because I don't think she like understands that that's a lot to like
Yeah.
the normal people.
Okay.
I bet it's like
Right.
$1,000, and she's just like, I don't know what's like the average, like 1,000, and everyone's like,
She can relate to normal people.
$50
She's very
is a
normal.
lot of money
so
Give
much
us some-
money.
for
Give us
somebody to
some
pay a
stats here.
cameo.
Yeah, give us
Vanetta,
some stats.
how many?
I don't
reviews?
think that you guys get stats for this one because it's gonna.
Oh, okay. All right.
Give it
All
away.
Wait, you
It'll
said
swi-
over?
it'll-
You said over, Sarah?
She said over.
I said over, and also in all of the videos, they get cut off.
Like mid sentence. She does the millennial pause and they get cut off too early. Sally, I think you got a zag on this one.
Yeah, I have to. You said over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say under. Although I think this for high end is the biggest gag cameo. Like whatever. Like, hey, we got Caitlyn Jenner for your 40th birthday. Come on, let's get together. Let's everyone put in $100.
Oh, yeah.
We could talk like Caitlyn could say, hey, I understand you went through a sex change too, and it'll all be bullshit. All right.
Oh my God.
I got to go under. I have to. I know the game. I know how this works. I'm going to lose,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go under.
Okay. Caitlyn Jenner has a total of 9 reviews.
Whoa.
She costs $2,500
Oh my
for a
God.
single cameo.
Wow. And there's
She is one of the. She is
Are
the
the
third
reviews
most
good?
expensive. Should
Are
we
the
read
reviews
some?
good? Yeah.
She is the third most expensive Caitlyn Jenner cameo.
Oh,
She's such
Imagine-
a dick.
imagine after that-
$2,500?
that is
Imagine after that they
wild.
still. Oh gosh. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caitlyn. It was a really great birthday gift. Well done. Many thanks. They're all boring.
good.
Wow.
She's got
She's an Olympian, I
4.89
guess.
stars.
Yeah.
Wow. That
And
is
1.6. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to get in trouble.
so sad.
Well, Rachel, all right. Next time you do this, don't make them all over. That's no fun if you make all the
Oh, I
answers
didn't even
over.
realize I did that. See, that's why I don't work
mix it
for the
up.
casinos.
Come
I
on.
don't set
Come
lines.
on.
I don't set
You've
lines.
hosted game shows. You know what it's
Listen, maybe I did it because I was trying to trick you because you're
All right.
hard. You always won this game, so I
know.
needed to
I
sort
feel
of.
bad. I feel terrible.
Okay, next time Eddie will set the lines.
Yeah, Eddie sets the
time we'll have you
lines.
back
Rachel's not going to be dealing Uno anytime soon at the
No.
Mirage, whatever.
And we'll let you go first, so I'm not like
Yeah,
just stealing.
it's okay.
stealing.
But that's
That's
a
all right. That's a
that's a
good
fun
game.
that's a fun game. Take
I
that
love
to
playing
your family barbecue. It's always a fun.
CameOver
I've
under.
I've actually pulled it out at a couple of parties before. People love to play.
Yeah, Caitlin has too, actually. Oh, hold it up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do want to. We had a foot because these guys don't. You don't have to do this now, but some of my listeners came up with an idea where you designate 100 points to your most hated teams. So I went 44 for the Yankees, 18 for the Eagles, 16 for the Phillies, and it's a lot of fun. And teams could be like high school teams you went against. So we don't have to do this now. Maybe you guys do that on a subsequent.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it now.
You could do it now.
I have ideas. Yeah. I would say 50 would go to the Browns across any.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Everything. You could do
100 points, and you have to allot them to most hated teams.
Yes. Yeah.
So
like
I would
for
do
the
50.
season, you're giving them points, or you're just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
like,
I hate the Yankees 44 out of 100. I hate the.
I see.
Out of my 100 points, I'm giving them.
sorry.
You know, I gave like. I know Spaghetti's is going to be tough. He might put the Islanders number one, but go ahead. Rachel, the Browns
50.
were your favorite, and now you're most hated.
The Browns. Honestly, I was thinking about giving them all 100 points, but I think that's kind of boring.
No hockey. There's no hated hockey team.
I would say 50 to the Browns, 25 to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Right. Okay.
And
you got
maybe,
Liverpool. You can go Chelsea. You could
No, maybe like Man City. I'll give 25 to Man City. Yeah.
Wow.
I like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're out.
They're just like
Sarah, you have
oil
to put the Mets.
tycoons.
You have to put the Mets up
no,
there.
I don't hate the Mets.
What?
I hate the
Okay.
Phillies.
She's not even going to give you that attention.
The
Yeah.
Mets are like not a threat.
Stop
so
it.
I don't like.
Stop it.
Eddie's
Eddie's going to say the same thing, and I'm going to hate it. Yeah. Go ahead.
80.
Yeah.
I'm already also ready for Acuna to play there. If Louis Angel stayed, if he hadn't been cut, I was like, Acuna's going to the Mets.
He's our guy.
In 4 years. I would say 80 to the Phillies, 10 to the Gators, the Florida Gators, and 10
Football.
to Alabama.
I was going to
football.
say
Interesting.
Alabama, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So those two. Those are the three teams that I hate.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The most.
Wait,
Spaghetti
and what were yours?
Islanders?
What were yours, Sally? Yankees?
I went Yankees 44, Eagle. Now I can't remember, but Eagles 18, Phillies 16. I think the
That's
New
a
York
fun-
Rangers were up there.
that's a good
Yeah,
bit.
it's good. It's good to
a good
do. It's
bit.
good to get your hatred out. Yeah.
All right, Sally. Thank you so much
That's it?
for
Okay.
traveling. Yeah, dude. We started
gonna go
this
home now.
podcast an hour and 20 minutes ago.
I didn't realize
you
it. I'm
showed
sorry.
up. Oh,
I'm an
you
asshole.
were just dancing
No, you're
around.
not.
Come
No,
on,
you're
I'm
not.
We
here.
really appreciate
Thank
you
you for
even
the effort.
doing that. We said that you could just call in, but you said I need good audio for the gals.
Well,
so.
yes, I did, and I'm like, hey, they're gonna do like a nice breakout clip, and I should look handsome with my high school football hat. Local, and now I'm basically a silhouette in my cousin's.
No,
living room.
you look great. And hey, you are our first official sports bitch outside of the three of us. So I feel like that's
First and last.
something to
This
be
was a
proud of.
miserable experiment, but you'll never do this again. But thank you for having me.
outside when Meg gets back from maternity leave. You're right. We are never going back to. She
This was
chats
great.
enough for all of us. We love you, Sally. Thanks
This
for joining us.
made my week. Thanks for having me, guys.